Ooh, literally just rolled out of bed. I am really tired this morning, so I'm gonna have some coffee and wake up before we get this day going.
I'm definitely gonna try to.
All right, say hello to everyone. I'm vlogging.
Oh gosh, you can't just put me on the spot like that.
Say hello, Jacob.
What's going on?
I had
Totally
to
caught me.
have to include you in the vlog. I'm talking to my boy in Japan for a while. So
Of course.
people ask about you a lot. All right, we are getting ready to start school. Mason's alarm must not have gone off, so Maddie's gone to get him, and then we are gonna focus. We are gonna sit down and get our schoolwork done at the table. The pollen is so bad right now, and I cannot stop sneezing. My eyes are watering. It's just so bad. But anyway, it's 10 o'clock. And I made pancakes and I talked to Jake for like an hour, and it was so nice. I miss him so much. So it was definitely worth starting a little later, getting some time in with him. So anyway, we are going to do our read aloud here in a minute. I look so rough. I'm telling you, my allergies are killing me. We are reading Little House in the Big Woods. I feel like I'm tasting soap. That's really weird. Anyway, we are reading Little House in the Big Woods, and we are still going through our Sunlight curriculum, which is still working very well for us. We have a good bit of history read aloud to do today. This is our homeschool cart. Hasn't changed much. Still working through this book here. We are still going through these two books here. We don't do these every day, but we read them some days in the morning. This is the current science book we're going through. This is like the second or third one this year that we're going through and reading and learning about. We are still working our way. We're almost through this entire book. We are right there. And then our history books are this one here. We alternate different days with different books. This one here, but it's all, you know, early American history. And we read through this one here. We do poetry once a week. We do Bible, and depending on what we're reading through, I usually just read straight out of this Bible, or I may just go to the story in particular. If it's something that I know will be in something like this, I'll read it to where it's a little more understandable for the little kids. Let's see, what else do we do? That's pretty much it, I think, for group subjects. And then, of course, they have their teaching textbooks, math. And they do, Maddie's doing the Spelling UC Americana book, and then she has her handwriting. So we are, yeah, just working through all of this school stuff. Creating a government. The Constitution created a federal government. That's a national government that shares power with a group of smaller governments such as states. The U.S. federal government has many powers. It can pass laws, it can collect taxes, it can also form a military. People in all states must follow the laws passed by the federal government, but states have the power to pass their own laws. She used old-fashioned words like thee and thou. Lydia was almost 50 years old in 1777 when General Howe's British troops moved in across the street from her Philadelphia home. The British knew Quakers didn't fight in wars, but Howe's men. Many countries hold a census or population count every 10 years. Each household fills in a questionnaire saying how many people live there. There are now over 6.5 billion. Population is shooting up because the birth rate, the number of people being born in every 1,000, is higher than the death rate, the number of people dying in every 1,000. The death rate has dropped dramatically with advances in medicine and technology. Hi, you guys. Let me see if I can. So this morning we finished our homeschool, and then I left and did some work for a few hours.
And then I got car sick, so she had to take me home. Literally, I almost threw up like 10 times.
So then I went back out and finished my work, and then I came home and I put Sammy in the bed. And so that's where we're at this point. I'm getting ready to have some coffee, my afternoon coffee. And I thought I had a K-cup, but I don't. So I'm gonna just make a pot with some classic Maxwell House.
Hey, Daddy.
Let's go with that.
Daddy, the white button. Daddy, the
Okay, so
white
I want to say this. I recommend these. They're lemon plums. I'm eating one right now. So, yeah, you can see like the ripe on here. If it's like red, it's ripe. Yeah, the bottom is like the best. The skin is the best. You eat it with the skin on, just wash it. It's good. It's amazing.
white.
Alright, so I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I've got about 4 loads of laundry to fold. Shh. Don't wake the baby. I'm trying to keep everyone quiet because you know how it is. Once you get the baby to sleep, you don't want anyone to wake them up. But I'm gonna go ahead and make my afternoon coffee. I was debating on whether or not I was gonna take a nap myself, but I ultimately decided against it. Alright, I have not had Maxwell House coffee in a very long time. Let's see how it turns out.
What coffee?
Maxwell House.
Used to.
Alright, so dinner tonight. I'm thinking I'm gonna make
Hey,
chicken
Daddy.
tacos.
Well,
Maybe. Cookie dough. Get off the counter, stinker. Let's do some laundry. Alright, you guys. I have so much laundry here. Loads and loads. So I'm gonna work on that. But yes, this morning we did our group subjects in about an hour and a half. That worked out well. We got all that done. And then the kids did their independent work.
You guys take classes and go on trips to meet with CEOs and government leaders. Plus, you'll get to mingle and make friends with other high achievers. These kinds of programs will really pay off later as an adult. When it comes down to getting those cushy jobs, it's not what you know, but who you know. So Mama thinks this is just a leadership camp. That must be what they told her when she called, and what Quentin used to tell her too. Just make me a promise, okay? Mama continues.
again. Please? Well, it was pretty until it fell over. Anyway, that's dinner. All right, you guys, dinner is done. It was so good. So I couldn't make my mind up if I wanted to have the Indian or the tacos, but I decided on the tacos, and it was so good. The taco shells that I bought were the hint of lime, and that was definitely the way to go. It was delicious. So now Jimmy just left to go get Mason from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I am working on cleaning up this kitchen. I was kind of leaving things out because Gavin should be home from work any minute, and I thought he is probably gonna want to eat, so I was trying to hold off just a few minutes, but I don't know. It's getting late. It's 7:40, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean up while he's gone and try to get these kids ready for bed. It's been kind of a boring day. Just doing the normal everyday thing, you know, making food, doing laundry, homeschooling kids, getting some work in, all the things. And that is pretty much what my day looks like every single day. As I'm sure probably, if you were a stay-at-home mom, is very similar to mine. But what a blessing, right? To be able to do all these things. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, so I'm gonna try to tackle this real quick. Get the kitchen nice and clean, which I do try to do every night for the most part. And then I've got a lot of laundry in the living room floor that I folded that I've got to do something with. Will I put it all away, or will I put some of it in baskets and stack it around the bedroom? I don't know. That depends on my energy level, I think. But, all right. I put spicy ranch on the taco. I put mango pineapple salsa. I put cilantro, freshly grated cheddar cheese, sour cream, some butter lettuce, and a little bit of red onion. I think that was it. On that cilantro lime. No, not cilantro, the lime, hint of lime taco shell. It was so good, so good. Definitely recommend all of those toppings on your taco.